Susanna Reid interviewed Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood live on Good Morning Britain. Good Morning Britain aired a fiery clash between host Susanna Reid and Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood live on the ITV programme. On Wednesday, March 5, the Labour MP appeared on the programme to discuss the altered defence budget and ongoing violence within the UK, with Susanna probing her on how the country is getting more police officers locally. Susanna started the debate by pressing, "We're in a situation where billions are now going to Ukraine. People here think, why aren't we protecting our own? We know very good arguments for that, but people want to feel safe in their neighborhoods, they want to see more police officers. They do not want young lads in shops being threatened with machetes and not being able to go back to work. And they certainly don't want to see 16-year-old children being shot dead outside tube stations in South London, which has just happened. So when are we getting more police officers, and how do you square that with sending billions to Ukraine?" Mahmood responded, "Well, I mean, the first thing I would say is our security matters, both in terms of the situation in the world and the situation here at home. Why does it matter that this government has supported Ukrainian people against the invasion from Vladimir Putin? Because that affects the whole of Europe's security. It affects us here at home as well, so it is necessary that we make sure that as a government we are protecting our people against threats from abroad, and that we are able to stay safe in a fast-changing world with new security threats emerging all of the time. That is the first responsibility of government. You've seen the changes we've already made on defense spending. In particular, we've had to make a difficult decision on international aid, but that is designed to make sure that we are." She was halted as Susanna cut her off, interrupting, "But more cuts are happening. Let's be realistic, that's not enough, is it?" While Mahmood tried to insist on the Russian threat necessitating cuts to foreign aid, Susanna wanted to know where the money for extra cops was coming from, furiously telling her, "I never said I totally accept that. They want to know where the money's. Because it's not going to be enough. So where are we going to cut? Because you're promising police officers, you're promising extra security for people in Ukraine, we're not going to be able to pay for everything." Stuttering slightly, Mahmood simply reiterated her earlier point, adding, well, that the changes we've announced on defense, we've identified where that money's coming from, that very difficult decision on switching spend from international aid into the defense budget. We are now going through a spending review period. The OBR, Office for Budget Responsibility, is going to make its forecast later this month, and the Chancellor of the Exchequer will be responding to that. The government will then conclude the wider spending settlement for the rest of Parliament. I can't get ahead of that process, but we are looking to make progress.